And good morning and welcome back to Captain Blondebeard playing Fallout 4 Horizon, where we are siding with the Minutemen and the railroad. However, I've been doing a few bits of maintenance just at home, sorting stuff out. Let's have a look. Alright. Well, if you think I'm level 19 and I've managed to get not a full suit of Raider power armor yet, I have got a full suit of T45. One where you're quiet.
Without an empty stomach.
Yeah, well, okay, then you have lots of good days. T45, full suit of T51. Well, the only bit I've actually got is that. The Pizza Nucleonic Power Armor Chest, which I believe is a T51. But that's all the spares I've got. Not much else. Okay, well, next thing to do... You're right there, Deacon. I don't want to use a lot... Hang on, let me just see what this will do, because...
Can you build me a mansion?
Yeah, I'm thinking of upgrading, which is adhesive cloth leather steel. What about the chest piece? Because sometimes that is harder. No. Okay, so we're going to go up to medium armor, which is going to improve our overall effectiveness. However, wait, we could go to heavy, I suppose. Could go to heavy straight away. That would save a lot, wouldn't it? What about the chest piece? What does that go to? If I went straight to heavy, 5.7, which is not bad, but it does add a lot. Yeah, let's go heavy. So I've wasted one. Light armor, heavy. Heavy. Because I have to say, if I had managed to find some heavy armor, I would certainly be wearing it, that's for sure. Now, upgrade-wise, the fiberglass, the polymer one, which is the best I can get to, requires mutated plating. Now, that is, if you have a very high hunting skill, you've got a small chance of getting some from death claws and that sort of thing, or if you go into market trading black market, mutated, aren't they going to show up yet? Mutated plating. Okay. You see, I could give my carapace and bones to it, and I've only got 2 carapaces. However, I need 140 in trading, and level 4 marketeer. But that will let you get the best armor, and then you've got all the bits down the bottom, but that's away. Right. So we now have got better armor. So 155, 10 poison, 4 fire. So we're still really subject to being set on fire, which is not good. 170 energy, 70 radiation, which is poor. And I could increase that through the gas masks. That's not gas mask. That's the gas mask. Through the rad filter. Oh, I can do rad filter 2 now. Okay, but 3 I need 120 survival for. So there we go. So we're now up to 100 radiation resistance, which will deal with small ticks of radiation, but not lots of. Now, I am going to scrap some weapons because I haven't done that yet. 308, 357s, probably lots of these, because we're going to go and visit some settlements and move them on to the next stage. 45s. Do I really need... No, I don't. It's just extra weight. 10 mil. I'm not switching to a 10 mil pistol for a time. 5.56, 5 mil. Yeah. 9 mil. Now, here we are. I was mentioning on the last episode about a good source of nuclear material. And if you think a car will give you 3 to 5, no. 2 to 4. No, 0 to 4, wasn't it? One of these will give you 15 and energy cells, so they're kind of nice. And if you think I need nuclear physicist, that's all I need to get that. And have I actually got... Oh, they must be on me. So in that case, let's get rid of those mini nukes because they weigh a lot. Oh yes, I did. And have we got any bolts? You see, I really want to probably get round to some sort of automatic bolt firing device. But other things to do. Look at that, 251, 762 rounds. Actually, no, we're not playing with weapons today. Right. Let's go to ballistic. Let's go and make 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 100. 102. Look, marvellous. That's all ballistic skill as well. So that's 107. Oh, if I get to 120, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then we go ballistic special, the pulse rounds. I can make some of. So that's a lot of rounds there. Okay, that's marvellous, marvellous. Okay, can I? No, not that. Put the weapon away. Thank you very much. So let's have a look at what energy stuff can we do. We can make a lot of these. 10, 20 rounds, 30, 40. Alright, okay, because I'm thinking when I've got one, I'm going to be using it heavily. Fusion cells. No. I like the plasmas, but no. And I could just, you see, the one thing is you can just make straight heavy fusion cells. There we go. That will probably help lots. And the last thing to do is if we go to explosive. Alright, so what can I make 40 mil wise? Frag grenades, okay, heat deflector, incendiary. These are my all-round favourite toys. I need 90 explosives and we're going to get that. So, oh yes, they're great fun for throwing around all over the place. Rocket-propelled grenades as well, and I've got some missiles I can put into that. And the armour-piercing ones, no, we're a bit away from those yet. I could make missiles, but when you can make... Oh, excuse me. Oh, here we are. But when you can make, for instance, the RPG, which is 0.79, or a missile, which is 2. And look at that. There comes a point when I can make mini nukes. Long way off yet.
Can you build me a mansion?
Casa del Deacon. Alright, there we go. Now, we want to go and scrap what little bits we've got left. While you're scrapping, let's make some breakfast, shall we? You see, I can make loads of animal stews, which is wild carrots. We can have, oh, and cheese. Now, I like cheese because it's blood leaf and brain fungus, which are fairly common. However, let's just get a couple of those. And also, oh look, I can actually make purified pre-war omelette, purified Salisbury dinner. Yeah, it sounds lovely, doesn't it? And also as well is, look, I can make mutant hound chops. Okay. That's just for the rad resistance, or the rad reduction, to be honest. And also we can go to basic meals. Where are we? Wasteland pizza. Okay, so it's Tato and wild blossom, which is never good for using too many. But I'm just going to have 2, but they weigh 0.2 and they're really good. However, they don't hydrate. That's the downside. So, unless you've got lots of purified water, which you can carry, or you just go for... Oh, okay. Really? 8 on each? Yeah, no, I'm going to settle for that. That's fine. Right. So, look at that. 2 days, 7 hours. That's what, 24, 48, 55 hours we've been playing so far. We're on 53 supplies. So, a few points. Oh, yes. No. I'm not doing this yet because I'm going to need some more nuclear material. However, James Say commented saying, you know, we were talking about the cargo bot chips, SCB. He was suggesting that it could be like the settlement cargo bot. But thank you, James. And that was this morning. And actually, I thought, what about scrap cargo bot as well? That's railroad. What's Rex? Anyway, I've got 88 nuclear material, so I'm not doing those yet. I would love to, but we've got places to go, people to see, and what else was I looking at? Oh yes, here we are. If we go to your resource station, and we come down to check production unlocks. Okay, very useful this one. Now, you see here, this is the maximum I can ever get. So it'll be 30 purified water a day, 100 power units, 3,500 credits, 20 supply kits, and 40 crops. Okay. However, the maximum I could get at the moment is 14. I'm only getting 5. Power units, I could get 20. I've got none. Credit income 700, supply kits 7, and crops 14. So if we go to production management and we look at crops, the most we can get is 14, and I could get 14 with yield. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25. So I've got more than enough. That's the point. Even though the crops will affect my yield, because we're up to 6, but it's my crops which are going to slow me down a bit. Income is based purely on shops. So if we were to look again at production management crops, and once I get more settlements, we'll be okay. So it's 2 lots of melons, 1 lot of gourd. So let's have a look. 2 melon, 1 gourd. Only to keep everything balanced out and mellow until we get lots more places. Because, okay, come out of there. That's fine. Thank you. If we look at the command table, let's have a look at where are we statistics wise. Where are we? I want to know. Oh, there it is. Successful settlements. I've only got 4 out of 12. So the only way that I'm going to be able to do more on that is by getting more successful settlements. So hence today's visits and actions. Okay. Oh, jangles. Thanks, Deacon. Settlement recruitment radio. Great for the next one. 4 bags of fertilizer, Preston. Wonder where Preston would have got 4 bags of dung from. Okay. Radio. The educational material is a factor of what we get all the time. And we get rid of those. There. And put that away because I don't really want it out. I just want to scrap the junk I've got. And in the little time I have been running around, we've almost doubled our hunger. Time of day? Oh, it's nearly night time. Well, never mind. We're going to get somewhere. Sort some stuff out. All the junk. And all of the stuff we've got here. Got rid of those. Jangles, get rid of. We've got the tags to do for his mitts, his nibs. And I don't want those. They are going in the sail bit. And then we're off. Okay. And the silly thing is, I've already been here for like an hour before I logged on. Anyway. Mention Jay's comment. Oh, and also as well is another comment while we're travelling to Sanctuary was that Will's Petting Zoo, thanks Wills, when I saw Stockton for the first time, he went, oh, I was expecting a woman. And he quite rightly pointed out that he was probably expecting Glory because she's his heavy. That's why he was confused to see me. And I suppose there you go. That is some of the confusion that comes from having lots of cells. There we go. Oh, look, there's the Carla. I've already visited the Carla online, so we're okay. Don't want that. Just put it away. Just put it away. Okay, we want to go in here and we want to go to command desk. All right. And the local statistics are... Right, so everyone is happy. Fine. We've got 23 population. We have got 2 people unemployed. And farming is still at that 98. But I'm not worried. Because it's a successful settlement. However, if we were to have a look at potentially... our workshops, 20 people last. So County Crossing is light. Grey Garden, yeah, I'm looking at that. Oberland, so we could send some people to Simunja. Because that's the overall effect and plan. Now this is the farm zone, so I can't really mess too much with these guys. Because we will have one more hunter when we get another successful settlement here. Or I'd rather put down a milk Brahmin because we will get another certificate in the future and they are random drops through the mail from someone. Okay, next stage, it's over there. So Sanctuary. Oh, hang on, that's the other thing I wanted to do while I was here. Where are we going to put them, Preston? Over here. Alright. Now... this is not going to be very effective at all. Because the... Hello, you're right. Let's just block this up with them, shall we? Actually, that would work quite well. Well, hopefully. 1, 2... That's going to have to work. We need 15 power for them, and I can make a lot. So this is why I wanted to do this as we go. Now, again, power-wise, if you are subject to raids, don't forget, because you can only do 23 of these. What's my limiting factor? 23 would be copper. That's kind of heavy on copper, isn't it? What else have we got? We need 15. And I can do 37 of those, and they use much less copper. So I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. So that's liquid fuel, which, bizarrely enough, these are actually going to use. Hang on, let's just put that on the way. There we are. Right. So we have 3 wells now. I am not looking at doing the mines yet. That's going to be the next stage. So if we were just to have a look at our production center, and we go all the way down to the bottom of this one for the local deposit scan, this is 0.15. So if we go to our production, we're going to have 0.45 of, oh no, that's, oh, I always get these confused. This is standard 0.45 oil. Okay, thank you for rounding it up. So 0.46. So we've got 0.46 crude oil. Not a lot. Hi.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. We were looking for some place to make a new life.
You surprised
Here we
me.
are.
Here we are.
We just wanted to say how grateful we are for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Anything specific you want me to do, I'm willing to pitch in anywhere you need.
Okay. Yeah, do you need
Did you need anything?
I don't think so. Things are actually going pretty good.
Of course, sir.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Got a dangerous look about you.
Oh, shush.
Hope you ain't here for me.
Really? What makes you think I look dangerous? Seriously. Oh, dear lordy. Right. So we've done those. We've got those bits sorted. We're going to run to Abernathy because... Oh, hello. You see? Oh, you see he's wearing a backpack. That's not a backpack you can use. It's got... Well, you can, but it's got no space in it at all. So, kind of defeats the object of things. Yeah. Right. So, red rocket next. Now, let's have a look. I've set the 2 messages. We've got also as well, jobs. Now we are going to be spreading out the jobs. Like, for instance, we've got 10 Pines is a militia outpost, which is lovely. However, Red Rocket isn't anything at the moment, I believe. And you've got Abernathy, who is collecting stone and rocks and that sort of thing. And they're probably going to get them to do more. Oh, we've just got someone arrive. How many more have we got here? 13, 14, 15. Oh gosh, okay. Keep going. Okay, 8 settlers. Thank you very much. So we've got 18. So we've got the food for them. That's fine. We're going to have a deficit eventually. Beds, 16. Ooh, okay. I think we should have architect. We're just going to go tavern warehouse. No, small houses and cabins. Yes. And we're just going to have a shack again. I quite like these, I have to say. The old cabbage, the cabins. I do quite like the look of them, how they are. Too much concrete there. So let's go. Yeah. How's that going to look? Actually, that's kind of cool. That works there. Definitely needs to go up. It doesn't really need to go up much, does it? No. You know what? That'll do them. That will do them, pig. There we go.
Yeah?
Yeah? Okay. So I want to lock all objects. And then we're just going to pick them up. Get it out the way. The only downside, you've got to go in and out to do stuff. Furniture beds. How many beds can I make? 111, so what's the... That's okay, packing material again. Although we can make packing material. So that's going to be 19. Okay, so I want 3 more beds. Oh, actually, here we go. We can put... Oh, there we are. That'll be good. 1, 2, 3. And I want 6. And I want 26 beds, don't I? So I can't count. Fine. So guys, they're happy, they're content with what they've got. Happiness has gone down a bit. You're right, Deacon, you're just messing around again. They've got the breakfast bar. They've got the heater. They've got the toilet. They will need refrigeration eventually. Oh, you can go there for the minute because I want a command bench. Just there. So, these guys. How are we doing here? I've got 8 unemployed people. So they're 15. So this is a successful settlement, but it doesn't do much. Now, in that case, because we've got 8, if we go to command missions, one of the ones we've got here is technicians, because we've got craftsmen. Where are we? So, hang on. If we go back to these, here we are. So if you put down craftsmen, they count towards an industrial park. So ideally, where you put your factories, you want to put down your craftsmen because they will help get you an industrial park, which means you can put more, the more production parks, communities, outposts, whatever you want to call them you have, the more you can do and the more things you can put in it. So you want to put craftsmen in industrial park. You want entertainers in the recreational park. You want engineers in the research outpost. The trading markets is shopkeepers. Farming communities is hunters and Brahmin. Military outposts are the militia. Okay, now the last one that is left that doesn't actually have a post but is still just as important is if we go on to posts, and how many can we send at a time? Let me just check this because we need command missions menu. I don't want to put down too many that I cannot use, if that makes sense. So I want to put down technicians, and I can do 8, and they are still on their mission. So if we look at technicians, they run in 3s. So ideally, if I just put 6 here, that would be a good start. Here, because we've got 8 people, and we will have a few more eventually. So here we are having, no, that's under production, basic jobs, mission jobs. So we've got these guys, the technicians. So we're going to have, I want the car there. So we're going to have these guys who are scrapping stuff there. 1. 2. And oh, there we are. 3. And that's the radio, so that's fine. 3. Oh, I can go then. 4. I want that out there. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, okay. I'll go round, guys. Don't worry. I want the car here. Okay, next one. Come on, get your job. 5. 5. And last but by no means least, we want one more. We're going to have another car. 6. Okay. So that means, as soon as you, what is that? Oh, you're working. We've got 6 technicians now. Now, when you look at your, no, that's under missions. There are, it gets involved, but there's 2 places to do work. Some are automatic, some you have to control. So if we look at the command missions, we have got 6 people here. Now I could leave it, but I'm going to actually turn off the repeating missions for the minute. So if we go to technicians, we want to deploy settlers on missions. We've got 3 technicians. Now each technician requires 1 supply kit. So that's why you have to have farms and such like to get things done. 2. So that's, we've got the militia is 1 mission. Technicians are 2 separate missions, because obviously that goes in a group of 6, they go in group of 3s, and hunters go in groups of 1. So that means we have 5 missions sent out, and don't forget, you can, there you go, task complete of 5, you can only do 25. So when you are planning stuff, be very mindful of that. Now these guys will improve, if we go to my production, not there. Now, the other one I do like to have a lot of, which is what we will do, which are these, the junkyards. But as you can see from the top right, you have to have settler skill salvaging 1. And the salvaging skill is a measure of experience created by these guys. And bear in mind that the larger the group you have, it tends to be the more successful they are likely to be, and the more XP they could earn. And each set of missions takes 2 hours real time. So game time, they will all have finished by the end of the next vid. There we go. Whew. That was a bit. Now, we are in the next place. The thing that these guys don't have is oil production. So we are going to put oil production, and this is, if I was playing on Desolation, I wouldn't be this blasé with just putting out stuff on a very poor quality production. But none of the places I've got produce well. So that's still 30 odd. 23. No, I still would prefer to do the 15. Even though if there is a raid, it can be attacked. In time to come, maybe we can change things. Okay. So we now have here oil wells. All sorted and done. Right, let's head over. Hang on, make a save. There. Right, now we're going over to the lovely Abernathy. And I don't really think Abernathy's going to get much at the moment. Whilst I could put things down for them, I probably, well, do you know, we could put them down, but they won't use them yet. And I'm talking about the junk collectors. Because, here we are, how many people have you got? See, he's still here. Where were you supposed to be?
Yeah.
He gets really confused, whatever you do in the game. He's really insane. We have 21 people. Now, as you can see, obviously we've got steel, junk, we've got all the bits going here being collected, because end game, and if I go here, onto architect and the buildings, let's just go to number 6, shall we? For instance, I need 3,000 steel to build one of those. I need nearly 600 just to build one of those. So steel, concrete and wood are very important materials.
Did you have anything you wanted me to do?
Let's have a look. Let's try something. You could trade.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
There you go. Thanks. I don't want it. That's good. There you go. Bye. Right. You've got your beds there. So I am going to put... This is for me. As I say, when I need something, I will add it to the local setup. No, I want that bed because I like that. I like a pillow. Got to be at least fairly comfortable, hasn't it, really? We've got that. I also want as well a command desk, so I can see what the guys are up to. There. And I'm pretty sure I've already got a fast travel map, but time will tell. Now, we doing here? We have got 7 people unemployed. Whew. And again, this is one of my successful settlements. Stability, though, is only 88. Now, oh, just put the gun away. Stop just running along, getting the gun out. So we have got a doctor. Yeah, yeah. We've got the bar. We've got water for everybody. We've got food for most people. And therein lies potentially the problem. So I am going to put down here a patch of melons, because that's one of the things we are short of on the overall list. There. So their wellness should improve, well, their stability should improve because we're going to have an accurate amount of things available for everyone. Alright, which will also improve their happiness, because happiness wise they will have enough food and water within the settlement. They are really unhappy if you don't have enough food and stuff in the settlement. Really quite daft. Alright, 1 melon to go. Now, if we head over to production, and then I'll have a quick cap. Where I put it over there, didn't I? Oh, here we are. We've got, okay, the resource station. So if we look at production management, and let's have a look. Local mineral deposit scan, 0.12 again. Absolutely rubbish. But if we go to passive, fertilizer and compost is good. No, active production, here we are, right. Wood, steel, concrete, junk is going to be the one, because if we look at, if we were to look at first manage lot 2, that is going to produce 100 wood each, so that's going to be 200 wood, minus 60 for the composting, because I put the wood in one of the composters, so I get more compost. If we go to slot 3, we're getting 50 steel each. Now you can see 50 steel, and we need 3,000 for one of the big ones. Not a lot, is it really? And then if we go to slot 4 for the concrete, only 25. So here, I think it's going to make, okay, a wee bit of sense. We've got 2 wood production, so we're going to go to 3 steel. We want to go to, again, production, basic production. Okay, lumber is okay. Stone, which is concrete. I want the steel one first. I want another. So if that's going to, I want 2 of these, I believe. That's going to get a bit crowded over there. And over there and in the middle. So we're going to put these around the back. So this place is generally going to be steel. Okay. Now, total steel yards should be now 4. 4, thank you very much. And whoop, over there. And no, I was the right place. Oh, look at all this running around. Trying to figure out in my head what it is I actually want to do. Okay. So we've now got... Come on. So we're going to have another 2 people here. So that's 2 more people that we're actually going to have. We've got 4 people who are not working. So we could now have that's quite small, isn't it? I like that. That's quite small. A little stone yard over here, maybe. Yeah. actually next to the toilet. That's always a good place. That looks really silly there. Oh, actually, there we go. No, round the back. 1. 2. 3. And where are we going to put this one? Over here, I believe, next to my place. There. Okay. So that should give us... Next person, come on. Thank you. Right. So if we now have a look, now the downside is this is going to have a cost attached to it. So if we go to production management, active. Alright. So we've got 2 wood, which is 200. 4 steel. And surely we had more concrete than that. 1. Come on, we could have 4 concrete yards. Catch up, guys, catch up. 6, brilliant. So that's so we could do with 2 more concrete yards here, and then that, when we get the population here, goddamn cat, will actually mean that all of the jobs are filled, done, sorted, and this then becomes the general resource place. So I'm going to have, actually, I could use those as sort of like blocks, couldn't I? I've done that before. One of those. And so concrete, stone, and do you know what? There we go. Okay, guys, we aren't going to get any result on those yet because we don't have the people here, but we will have shortly. Okay, so production management, active. All right. So if we go to slot 4, and they're using liquid fuel, which we have in abundance. This is why if I was on, oh, okay, come out of there. If we were playing desolation mode, I would do that in a different way because liquid fuel wouldn't be as common as it is for me at the moment. Alright, so we have now got 2 places effectively built. 3, I've just got to put the oil production here as well. That's going to have to go out the back somewhere, isn't it, really?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, they're so bright, my settlers, sorry. Brightening. Down the side of the building? Oh dear, yes. So, again, we go to production, mining and oil. Deacon, come on, out the way, fella. That's 1. 2. One's really low. 3. 3. Okay. And power, no, down here. Right, still 32, so that's still got to be my best bet for the time being. 1, 2. So we're on 9 wells. Now I'll be lucky, I think.
Anything I can do to help out around here?
Oh, hello, another one? Hi. That's fine, you keep going.
Huh?
So, what? So if we go to production and we go to production management and we go to passive, 0.93 crude oil. And as I say, we need to get to 5 because a refinery needs 5 to work. Deacon, what are you doing? So, here is a successful settlement.
What was that?
Oh, that's
okay.
caretaker. Oh, that's why it doesn't fit very well. Sorry, I'll put it in backwards. Never mind. Hang on. I wonder if you would go there. And then if I come back on... Oh, are you just going to sit there, aren't you? I'm going to have to wait. You can't go, can you? She's just automatically reassigning herself. Never mind. Okay, so that is 3 done. 3. Now. Okay, so we've done Sanctuary. Whoa, Abernathy. Oh, come on. I want Starlight Driving. Okay, so I'm going across the top. So we're going to head to Sunshine Tidings. Because I'm thinking Sunshine Tidings could be a great place to have some technicians. Or some entertainment.
I miss the old world.
Okay, thank you for that, Deacon. Let's see. We have got a lot of space. Do I want entertainment here, though? This... you see, research doesn't take a lot of space, so I'm thinking Grey Garden should probably be my research place. Get rid of that stone. There we go. In which case here, and we have got a command table. How many people have we got here? Unemployed. How many? 9. Oh, superb. So if we go to command missions and we go to deploy settlers on missions, what we want to have technicians, engineers, no, craftsmen, no. It is technicians. Here we go. So technicians in 3s, and I've got 9 people here. So we've already got the technicians. Oh no. Oh yes, of course, I've just put them down, haven't I? As Red Rocket is the technicians. So what about here? Do we want to use this place for anything? Hunters, engineers. Alright, so if this was a research place, we go to engineers, they go in 3s. Okay. Entertainers, craftsmen are for an industrial park. Well, do you know what? We have got lots of space here for an industrial park. We have got lots of space for an industrial park. Alright, let's have a quick... hang on. Foodie stuff. Oh, 92. Okay. Time for Nosh. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. 2 of them. That does a treat. So, if we were to do research here... no, not research. Engineer, research, craftsman. No. So this is me still trying to get my head around it. Because it has been a good few months since I've been at this level of the game. And, you know, although the basics are there, you've still got to remember what you're doing. So if we go craftsman, and we go to command missions. So if this was an industrial park, that means here has to be craftsman. And I can do 3 craftsmen. Okay. Right, so the craftsman, what will you craft? And you've got 14 people, haven't you? So we go craftsman, that's an armour smith, a weaponsmith. Those are the 2 jobs we can do, isn't it really? That's going to be more for entertainment and stuff. You are an engineer, so robotics, craftsman. And we've got some beds. We've got, I want one more bed in here then, obviously. Alright, so we want one. And the type of job they do is more for flavour rather than anything else. Okay, great. There we are. A little tiny one behind the door. 26. Okay, so this place has got a toilet. It should have a heater somewhere. Hang on, that's not a toilet. That's the toilet. That's better. And it's got a heater in there. I think I can see it. They've got a heater. Good. We need some oil production then. Okay, production, oil. Alright. So we've got here 1, 2, 3. The fences are only 36. Seriously, guys? Okay, well, I'm going to have to fix that, aren't I? 29 of these. That's fairly flat there. 9, 10, 11, 12. Marvellous. Now, still love that little chair right in the middle. I think that's funny. Okay, so if we look at production management and we go right the way down here, this is going to be what, 0.19. That's what I mean. Sometimes you're really lucky when it comes to the oil production. Other times you're not. So I think all the places I've got so far are terrible when it comes to oil extraction. So I'm just going to have to go with it, unfortunately. Yeah, 1.88 we're on. And that's 4 of the wells we've done so far. Wow. So, this is sunshine. Now, if we then go to here. Now. We want to go to production. Okay. So we could reduce his, yeah, see I can only make 10 of those. What's my limiting factor? Or mixed alloy scraps. Yeah, I thought they were heavy in something. Wow. So, I could have I don't need an arc furnace, but we do need a refinery. So that counts as 2 refineries, but it takes 1 person to use. Which is... yeah, so I want my people to be more on the other materials. So over here. So we've got the... oh, look at that. Good guy. Well done. So they're already doing 3. So if we were to have a look at where we are... Hi, yes, you're all new. You want to say hello? Yes, lovely. Display local statistics. Because this will tell you what have you got so far on your farm. And because we've gone for craftsmen, so if we've got 3, they're 15 each. So that means if we could get eventually 9, that would be 45, so that would be 150, 135. But we'd still need lots of other things to make it into an industrial park. So let's look at some of the other bits, shall we? So, mining factories. Well, a parts factory will help. Oh, there we are. As will a chemical factory. However, if we went along to a slightly cheeky way of doing it, nope, buildings, no, leasing buildings. Let's lease some utility, shall we? To start with, I don't need a chemical factory, but not a tech. You see, we've got, this is lovely. Okay. So, however, it does produce happiness, doesn't it? And why can't I make it? What am I missing? Workshop Technology 6. Let's have a quick look, shall we? There is something missing from the list of things. Okay. Textiles, water purification, parts factory. Okay. Now, one of these beasties requires 20 power, but it is 2 refineries, 2 arc furnaces, and it doesn't need a settler. Same for this one, it's just a different look. And eventually we could have lots of these up here, but these are just bought with vendor credits. Oh, wow, you need 4 of those. What am I missing there? I don't know what I'm missing on the power conversion thing. Probably because there isn't enough power here. Don't know. However, I'm not worried about that just yet. I want a refinery and arc furnace. No, I want, which one? That one. That one's a bit nicer and it takes 20 power. So this little beastie can come over here. See, that's going to get in the way of all the turrets and the bits. Oh, here we are. We can have it next to this. Okay, next to the hut with all the bits. And that's, so if I just push it back, it needs 20 power, doesn't it? Alright. Now, let's go all the way along to power. So, that's 15, that's 30, and this requires 20. So, if I was to put a 30 down, I could have something else next to it, and I wouldn't have to add a lot of power. Now, sometimes you have to, oh, there they are, there they are. Sometimes these aren't very clear, so that should now, if we go here, local statistics, should help towards the industrial park. I believe it does. Now we've jumped to 85, which is kind of amazing really if you think, because we've just used vendor credits effectively and some power to do something that we couldn't normally have done. Actually, that fits really quite well there. Okay. Now, the other thing as well is, if we go here, and we go to production management, and I'm sorry about all of this if it's going way too quick. We go to active production. Now, we've actually got, oh, sorry, okay, 644, no, that's fine. We need to go down here, because we've got 2 arc furnaces, 2 refineries. So if we go down to the arc furnaces, nope, the refinery, sorry. It will process 2 sets of crude oil. So if we have a look at block 1, it needs, excuse me, it needs 5 oil and 10 steel in order to produce 3 liquid fuel, 1 oil and an oil byproduct. But we've got 2 of them, so we could, but the trouble is that means we need 10 oil a day, otherwise this thing doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this, because we are always going to need those, but it won't, if it doesn't have the core materials to make it, it does nothing. It will just sit there and you won't get any countdowns. So as it stands in the moment, in about 3 or 4 days, we'll get some oil. Other than that, we won't. Now, you guys, hey you guys. So we've now got, come on missions. we've now got 3 of the guys. Where are they? We've now got 3 craftsmen. And once we get an industrial park, that number will go up. So if we go to deploy on missions and we go to craftsmen, and I do like to send them, if I can, on large ones, but these guys won't do it. They only work on ones. Okay, well, we've got 1, 2, 3. And see, these guys are using tools to do that. So it's like, okay, those are my tools. So again, how many do I really need here? Maybe not that many, to be honest. And let's have a look. Let's finish off with, we go to there. You leave me alone. You leave me alone. I'm not interested. She's oh my god, look at them. Da-da. You know the film, what's the film where you've got the melons from space and they're taking over people? I'm just expecting them all to point at me and go, I know. I got a jetpack. Right. Okay, lost interest now. That's good news. God, yeah, what was I doing? Right. Production. Alright, jobs and services. We're going to do, no. You see, now that's the thing why you've got to be careful how you do it, because I can only make 13 fridges, and that's because of the oil. So that would just be, my oil would be gone if I used them all. Yep. Mining and oil, I can make, oh, excuse me. Oh, a few more and then that's my lot, isn't it really? So, therein lies the settlement, I think, and the setup. Oh, there we go. Can't do fishing traps yet. Waiting for those. Lumberyards, stone yards. Junkyards will be the next one, I think. Now, they produce happiness and they require power. Now, at the moment, my ability to produce power is one of the things that's going to put the kibosh on me. You see, ideally, I'd like that, because that would produce 2 units per day, but I can't. I cannot physically afford that. Now, that is why sometimes leasing out the buildings works, because now this is where it gets a bit weird. We go to lease buildings. Alright, the jobs. Now, not the where is it? What I can't make at the moment. This one, the power supply converter. Yeah, I don't know what it's waiting for. There must be something else, because there's a little arrow on point, sorry, that little arrow there where it says requires power. Anyway, the last time I placed one of these, 1 unit of power produced, it was all it needed to produce 100 units of power. So, whoa, that's fun. However, anyway, that's going to do it for the moment for the vid. I have got a few more bits that I will need to do under production, mining and oil. I can only make 9 more, which is mixed alloy scraps. So I'm not going to make any more for the minute until we get lots more mixed alloy scraps, which we could make with stuff, but it gets kind of expensive and I don't think it works too well. Whoa. So I think for the moment, here they come, look, no. I can't get up there. But anyway, that'll do. I can see, yeah? He's a bit confused where I am, it's really funny. Oh, we've got... Oh, that's level 19, still thinking on. Alright, quest-wise, between episodes, I will just go and visit every settlement, just so we can pick up-to-date settlers, sorted and done. The dead drop for that is way down there, and we haven't done any of those yet. And we will need to do that. However, Backstreet Apparel Weather Vane. Pick up the dead drop for... When's the round? Oh, and that one's even worse. Okay. Travel to Finch Farm, the Lost Patrol, Somerville Place, a new threat. Zella. Search for scrap in Vault Tech. The Shady Coals. Rent. Okay, do you know what we are going to do, I think? If we have a look over here, we've got a fair few there. I would like to finish Paladin Dance's quest. Do I want to, though? No, I might play around with Ada for the time being. Just Deacon's getting old now. And in the nicest possible way, he's getting old. So, actually, hang on. That would make life very sensible. That would let me do more things to Ada. Okay, there you go. That was a decision. So, between now and the next vid, again, well, a huge thank you to all who have watched, left likes, comments, subscribed. As I say, between vids, I'm just going to visit everywhere to pick up some new settlers to see how we're doing. Here she comes. There. And then we are going to start, going to have a mess around with Ada. And then we're going to head down that way, to be honest. The General Atomics quest sounds quite fun, and also with robots and with the, what's the name guys, the Rust Devils, we might find ourselves another pulse grenade. So anyway, so between now and the next vid, well, I hope you take care, you keep safe, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Ta-da for now. Bye-bye.